Look, we have got unfinished business from the last episode. Let's play Cities Skylines.
Come here now, girl.
Hi, this is Bon Bon B plays City Skylines. I'm Bon Bon B, and of course you're very, very welcome. And you're at Eastfields Trading Park, and we need to do some residential building. Quick, pause that game! Yeah, the last episode I said I'd be doing that, and then I'd be building here, and I did that and didn't do anything here. So without further ado, let's do something here. Catch you on the other side. And there we are. The new area is all zoned out and residential will hopefully start trickling in. We've got a bank of high density running along the main road and the rest of it's light density, and along the actual side of the river we've got the pedestrian path, which does have zoning along it, so I think we can probably do something with that. What precisely, I'm not sure just yet, but that we've got the facility for it is a good advantage. And the first houses are loading up, and let's just see if we're yeah, there's just about enough power feeding across to those. Yeah, it's gonna work. Right, so that's that sorts for that, which will increase the traffic somewhat. The last episode, you'll be aware there was an awful lot of traffic problem coming in from the Eastfield Junction here into the new retail park, which I've resolved. The problem wasn't actually outside of on the main roads, it was within the park where the traffic flow wasn't going so well. So what I've done, this main route in was basically a two-way road. We can make out my cursor, sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. This road here, this was a two-way road. I've made it now one way, so all the traffic coming in to the park now can go that way. Well, that way. There is a left turn available, but the only real thing in that direction is a little bit of light density, so it's not massively used, and everything comes in and then feeds left as required, gets to the top, and as you can see feeds its way back out, and traffic flow is much better, and because of that we no longer have our backlog, which is good news. Very nice indeed. At the moment it's looking a little bit isolated, so much so we've got the power lines joining the electricity from the main bulk, but that'll fill in fairly quickly, I would imagine, with the residential, which will loop into here. I think we'll put a little bit of residential into this area just the other side, and probably end up with having a bridge jumping over this main route into the business park, the retail park. We'll get to that as and when. Where are we? We're up to nearly 17,000 at the moment, which is not too bad. And we're also rapidly approaching episode 20, which will be something a little bit special, because I've started a few series on Cities Skylines. There was the original Legopolis, then there was New Legopolis, then we had Diamond City and Barnes County, and the Asset Manager. And all of these tweedled out between 10 and 20 as a rule. I think 19 was the longest run, which was Diamond City, which had a much higher population than this one, but it was a very heavy density thing. It was a traffic management sim, basically, seeing if I could capture all the traffic and take it off of the roads, and it did work to an extent. It did work, but this one, well, I think we're going to actually have the longest running Bombombi City Skyline series. In another week or so we'll be there. Anyway, that's as you can see, we now have an awful lot of traffic coming along, and this is I would imagine partly due to the expansion over here as people start moving in. Right, we're gonna truncate today's episode. It's not going to be the longest one we've ever done, because that was it's a large chunk of land that's being worked now and has to fill in. You can probably make out on the bottom bar here there's hardly any residential demand now because of it, but industrial and commercial are booming, especially industrial. So the next episode we will come to this private park and start working on here, which is going to be a little bit of organised farming. We'll start on that one, and if there's still industrial demand, we will start, says he, hoping the memory will hold out here. Yep, we will start by exploiting this area here. Now there is a little bit of work needs to be done on this the water treatment area. It was a problem that I did foresee. We're drawing so much water that it's not actually getting through. Fortunately, we're not getting any feedback from the sewage, so that's good news. But the water isn't getting to, we're drawing so much now, it's not getting to the end pumping stations. So I need to do a little bit of tinkering with this area to make that fit. This area at the back, right in the corner of the map, we're going to be having some more incineration plants down there because it's out of the way. It gets the pollution away from everybody that matters. And it'll also mean that we actually get a bit of traffic coming down through the water treatment plant. Oh yes, it'll all be waste removal trucks, but it'll be nice to see some life down in this area, which is at the moment, as you can see, it is all cut off. But yeah, we could do with having a railway station down here, or a couple, certainly a good station down here. We'll have some regular industrial in this area and some ore mining in this area, and that should get that orange bar down. And yep, that's all to come in the next episode or so. Now we certainly have yeah, come back over here just to see how things are going. Yeah, nice and quiet. Slowly but surely residential demand will be satisfied there. And this area here, the city entrance, yeah, the narrowing of the roads, and this area here by the bus station, which definitely needs to be filled out. I've got the assets and everything ready to go for that. And the bus station, I guess, now that we are getting moderately filled, we can actually start looking at putting down the first of the bus routes. This would be just a local one for 3 fields, looping around the avenues and back, which will take a little bit of extra traffic off of the roads. And that's it. That's basically it. I can't say any more because I've got nothing more to say. It's been quite a good week. We've had quite a successful week with 3 fields. I'm glad to have you along for the rides. For the rides? Oh my goodness me. So yes, once again, if you've got any input, I'm always ears. Ears is what I is. We definitely need a name for this retail park. I'm working on Eastfield at the moment, Eastfield Retail Park, but if you've got a better name, I might just take it. Possibly an area, a local area name for this Centrefield area. I don't want to call it Centrefield, but, you know, if you've got a name for that, we could possibly name that as well. Right. Well, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I've been Bon Bon B, and you've been very welcome. See you next time.